Hey guys, so here bringing you another video. Now today is a bit of a different video. I am counting it as a league discussion. So this is the series where I take a topic, break it apart, rip it apart with my own opinions and experiences, and encourage a conversation / discussion in the comments section below. So the reason I say this is a discussion is because I want to hear your stories as well after I do mine. So yeah, the topic is my League of Legends story, my League of Legends history as such. Now you may ask, why am I doing this type of video? And basically I've been away for a few days and I still had content going up, and I was like, what could I do that would basically explain some things or help new viewers out or something like that, or you know, even old viewers, because I've never really done this type of video. And if I just quickly show you this, and I was actually very surprised with this, this is how many subscribers I'm gaining now per day and all that stuff. So you have from the 4th of August to the 13th of August, and you can see we're gaining an average of 112 people, and we've gained for the last 30 days over 3,300 people. That is a lot of people. That is a lot quicker growth than I have been in the past, and it's basically because the Unranked to Diamond series is becoming very popular. And I thank you everybody for subscribing, or if you're sharing with a friend or anything you're doing for the channel, even just watching it, I thank you. But because there are so many new people coming into the channel, a lot of these people are going straight into the Unranked to Diamond series and have no clue about whatever I've done in League, who I am, I guess. They just watch the series and go, hey, this is pretty good, I'll subscribe. And that's it. So I thought I'd make this video just to explain, you know, I guess who I am in a way, and where did I come from in League of Legends wise. When did I start playing? When did I first get Diamond? When did I start winning tournaments? All that stuff, as I thought it'd be kind of useful to have that history, I guess, on the channel somewhere. Now, obviously, I'm recording this on the 13th of August. I'll probably be uploading it the same day as recording. If you're watching this in 6 months' time or a year's time from uploading, I probably have done more in League of Legends since, but I just thought up to now, this is what I've done. So hopefully you guys enjoy. As I said, if you want to share your story or any points that you want to have, put it in the comments. I do look through the comment section on every video that I do, but I specifically try to reply to ones in discussions, because that's the whole point of these. And one thing to also add is there are some comments I cannot reply to. It just simply does not have the reply option. I contacted YouTube partner support, and it says the people that you can't reply to, their private or privacy settings are basically turned off or something like that. So if just double check on Google Plus or whatever it is that, you know, people are allowed to reply to you, because sometimes it's frustrating for me if people have questions. But anyway, let's get into it. So I'm going to be using lolking.net for today's video, basically because, as you can see here, there's the different tabs: Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, Season 4. Now, I'm not going to go crazy into the champions that I was playing back then, but it basically would just give me a backbone to show you how many games I played, to show you, you know, how bad I was. And yeah, you could. Some people are probably laughing right now, as you can see the scores and the last hits from Season 1. So let's just quickly go into when I started playing League of Legends. So I started playing League of Legends, obviously, in Season 1. League of Legends was a very different game back then. The graphics was terrible. Everything was not bad about the game, but it just was not impressive back then. But basically, World of Warcraft was my main game back then. I was a guild and a raid leader, and I loved World of Warcraft. I still do, but I've kind of, I don't know if the word is matured, or I've just moved on from World of Warcraft into League. And basically, I was looking for something extra, because I was in a pretty good guild, you know, as again, raid and guild leader, that my characters that I raided on had probably the best gear, didn't really need to gear them or anything like that, so I had a lot of free time. So I was like, I need another game. So me and my friend Eben, some of you may know him, he's in Twitch every now and then, but me and my friend Eben jumped on League of Legends and we started playing. Now, we didn't really know the rules. We were terrible, and this was when I was worse than what you see on the screen at the moment, because this was at level 30. Leveling up was a different experience. We were terrible, and basically, I do remember I have been banned once in League of Legends, and that was in Season 1 because me and Eben used to leave games due to the fact that we used to play League of Legends, and if a World of Warcraft raid was about to start, we'd simply leave the game we were in and go play WoW. We didn't know it was bad to leave games 5 years ago when we were, you know, playing League. So we got banned. Now, the problem back then League of Legends had was it did American system. It had American languages, and it didn't do any conversions to European or English date system. So when we received our ban, it said you are banned for this amount of time. Now, if you kind of realize, is British people do in the slash method the date, then the month, and then the year. Americans do the month, then the date, then the year. So when we got it through, we thought we had a ban for about a year because of how they swapped the month and the date. We didn't realize that happened. It was only a week, but we thought it was a year, so we stopped playing League of Legends. Like, well, we got banned for a year. What the hell is this? So we just stopped playing. But then about 3 weeks or a month later, me and Eben had the urge to play again. So we made new accounts. Even though our previous accounts were now unbanned, we made new accounts. And that account is my main account nowadays. That is DHuzzy. Originally, I think it was called Huzz. That is the account. So we leveled that up, and we did get to level 30 in Season 1, as you can see here. I then dabbled in Ranked. When I say dabbled, I played 6 games, which you can see on the screen right now, and you can see how bad I actually was back then. So if you take anything away from this video, take away that you can be this bad and eventually get good enough to get to Diamond. It's possible. I was terrible at this game. So yeah, just quickly, just go through a couple. Talon, 3-2-1 with 32 CS the entire game. Now, one thing to say is I was not a jungler back then. I 100% wasn't a jungler. I took all of these champions in lane, and I only had 32 CS for a whole game. Yeah, that's how bad I was. So that was Season 1. So I did not get ranked in Season 1. I played League of Legends very casually because World of Warcraft was still my main game. So I was terrible. Let's fast forward to Season 2. So Season 2 is actually where I started to play a lot more. As you can see, boom, a lot more games on a lot of champions, and I'll get that in a second. But basically, the reason why I could play so many more games is, again, my World of Warcraft guild was still doing fine, and I still had very good gear, so I had a lot of free time. But I didn't have to level to level 30, so all that time that I'd leveled, I now spent in Ranked, pretty much. And this is where my friend Galzuk joined us. Many of you will know him again if you watch the stream, and a couple of other friends, and we played a lot of normal games, like way more normal games. Like, I'd say majority of my normal games on my main account, which is about, I think it's 1,400 wins. Majority of them is in Season 2. So Season 2, I got to Silver. I believe I was Bronze for a little time, and then I got to Silver. And basically, it was a different rating system back then. It was called the number rating system, or ELO rating system. It wasn't like divisions and promotion series. It was nothing like that. Trust me, I'll say right now, I love the new system compared to the old system. The old system sucked. But the highest I got was 1490 ELO. Now, in layman's terms and in modern terms, what does that mean? That means 10 rating off getting gold. And again, there was no promotion series, so once you just tipped over the number, you got that rating. Now, I vividly remember, and I regret this, and I've regretted it for ages, it was the last week of Season 2. I was 1490 rating, so 1 win off getting gold, and I just didn't play any ranked. Just didn't play it. Main reason is because World of Warcraft was my main game. I didn't really care about League of Legends. I was like, it's just a secondary game. I don't need to get gold. Whatever, I don't care. Oh boy, I regretted that. Now, just to kind of say, Season 2 ended. I ended 10 rating off gold, and then my World of Warcraft guild basically disbanded. And it was a guild that was around for 5 or 6 years. It was a very big guild, but people became less interested. People stopped playing. And yeah, then League of Legends became my main game. And basically, Season 3 is where I started to take League of Legends seriously, which we'll go into. But yeah, then I was stuck Season 3 with a silver border. And Season 3 is where I got Diamond 1. So I was Diamond 1 with a silver border, which was quite rare. You didn't really see that a lot. And it did get mentioned a lot. Back then, borders were more important, I'd say, than they are now. Nobody really cares nowadays. But yeah, it was literally, oh, you silver border. Even like if I fed, let's say I was in Diamond 1, I had a bad game, they'd call me a silver border. Even though I was Diamond 1 now, they'd call me a silver border, silver scrub or something like that because I had a silver border from last season. So that was something. But yeah, Season 3 is where I started to take League of Legends seriously. Now, those who are listening or watching this, this is the section that you probably want to listen to the most. Because, again, I went from Silver in Season 2 to Diamond 1 in Season 3. How did I do it? Basically, just simply turning League of Legends into my main game helped a lot. It was less a distraction, and then it also changed my thought process, as in, before, I didn't even go for gold because I was thinking, WoW is my main game, what's the point? Now, League of Legends was my main game. I try-harded. I wanted to get good. I wanted to feel what I had in World of Warcraft. You know, World of Warcraft, I was one of the best hunters on my realm, top 200 hunter in the world. I was, you know, pretty damn good. And I wanted that in League of Legends because I lost it in World of Warcraft because I stopped playing. And I did. That's pretty simple. You know, I'm a fairly competitive person, and when I put my mind to it, I watched a lot of streams, I watched a lot of professional play, I did a lot of research into guides and everything like that, and I played a lot. And I also tried, and this is where I kind of say tried, to refine a champion pool. Now you can see here, there are certain champions that I start to play a lot more than others, but I still play a stupid amount of champions for no apparent reason. You can see here, Victor is now one of my favourite champions in the game. I played a little bit of Victor in Season 3. But I don't know why. I played Yorick 2 games apparently, I played Yasuo 2 games. It was dumb of me just to randomly play champions in ranked, and that probably cost me a lot of rating. I should have kind of stuck to champions that I actually played. But yeah, I got to Diamond 1, and this is where, if you're new to the channel, this is where my highest rating I've ever been was. I was Diamond 1 53 LP from memory. That is what I remember. It could have been higher, but that is what I actually remember. Diamond 153 LP. So I finished Season 3 fairly happy. I played for a couple of Ranked 5s teams here and there. Played in a few tournaments. This is kind of where I started to get the bug of playing in tournaments. And I believe Season 3 is actually where I went, the time I met Fi and Foxtrot. Because this is where I started my YouTube channel. Now I remember kind of vividly that I had 1,000 odd subscribers back in Season 3. And Foxtrot actually commented, I believe on Reddit, on a video that I did, of that I did good content. Now at the time, Foxtrot had about 24,000 subscribers, and I literally flipped like crazy. I literally ran downstairs and told like my parents, oh my god, this big YouTuber said that I do good content and all. It was like a big deal for me back then. It would still be a big deal now if Fox said that to me. But yeah, literally, and then a month later, then Fi sent me a private message saying, hey, if you want to do some stuff or play some games, feel free. And that's how I met them too. It was basically through YouTube, because I started doing YouTube in Season 3. And yeah, it was good. And then the Season 3 ended. I think I played a bit of Fives with Fi. We didn't really get anywhere. You know, we played in a few tournaments. I think we might have come second or third in a few. But then if we move on to Season 4. So Season 4, from memory, is the bulk of what I've played tournaments in. Now, I have played tournaments in Season 5, and I'll get onto that in a minute. But Season 4 was probably the most frustrating season for me. Now, one thing to kind of also explain is Season 3, I was on a gap year from university. In Britain, the education system is high school or secondary school, then sixth form, then university. Which, if you're American, university is college, basically. Now, between sixth form and university, you can choose to have a year off if you want to. You could choose to go into work. I choose to have a year off and then go to uni. So in that year off in Season 3, I played a lot of League of Legends. I took it very seriously. I got Diamond 1. Season 4 is where I started university. Now, this is where my priorities shifted. Now, I still did YouTube, as obviously I'm still here today. Still did YouTube. But obviously, even doing YouTube takes off my thought process of getting higher rated, because it's time that I'm kind of concentrating on doing videos instead of getting high rated. So it was university, YouTube, and trying to be high rated that basically led me to never getting Diamond 1 again. So the highest rating in Season 4 that I got was Promotion Series to Diamond 1. I got there twice, and I failed both times, and it was very frustrating for me, as I thought, hey, I was Diamond 150 odd LP, I'll get Diamond 1 easily again. Oh, I was wrong. You know, with university, with me trying very hard, currently I'm on a first at the moment, the highest grade you can be on, my priorities shifted, and I just couldn't get back there. Now, I did play in a lot of tournaments in Season 4. This is where Absolute Zero, the old team I was in, was kind of playing a lot. And, you know, we did okay. I think we might have won a couple of tournaments, but majority of the time we came top 3. And for those who don't remember, the team I was both top lane and jungle. It kind of swapped around a little bit. Fi was AD carry. The supporters swapped around a bit. We had a few supports, but I'll go through the last roster, or the roster that I remember the most, the roster that we had the LAN together. So if I actually go through that roster and actually go through roles. So me as top lane, I believe it was Vale as at the time, or was it Duff? It was either Vale or Duff that was jungle. No, it was Vale. Okay, so here we will go through it again. Me as top lane, Duffman as jungle, Half Past Thought as mid lane, Fi as AD carry, and Vale as support. That was the team of Absolute Zero that I was the happiest in, and that is the team that we all went to Fi's house, had a massive LAN and stuff like that. It was good. It was good fun. Very stressful, but it was good. So that is where I started doing tournaments, for those who are wondering. That started, you know, kind of where that started. But yeah, a lot of frustration in Season 4 because I never got back to Diamond 1. Now let's continue on to now, like nowadays, Season 5. Again, a frustrating season for me. In the fact that, as you can see up here, I'm currently Diamond 4. I have not been Diamond 4 for a few years. Again, it's a number of things. It's me not playing seriously. It's me not taking things seriously. It's me concentrating a lot on university, and it's me playing for the sake of playing. And that is one thing that I've had to kind of deal with, which I think I have now, and I'm actually having fun with League of Legends again. But I'd probably say the first few months of Season 5, I honestly shouldn't have played League. I probably should have had a break. I was playing so much League of Legends, I should have had a break for a few months, especially with university, and I just kind of lost the fun of League of Legends, and now I'm starting to get the fun back. And the Unranked to Diamond series is definitely helping with that. But basically, Season 5 is obviously, for those who have been around for a while, you'll know, I mained top lane and jungle for the last couple of years, but now I've gone back to mid lane. And that was a big reason, is because I lost the fun of League. I wasn't playing very well because I wasn't having fun. Therefore, now I've swapped back to mid lane as my main role. And yeah, if we go into wins, so Lee Sin is still my main or most played champion. You can see that my KDA is pretty good. Last hits are pretty low because I don't focus on last hitting on Lee. Victor is now my second most played, then Sejuani, Aurelia, still play a lot of Aurelia, Nidley, Jarvan, Vladimir. So Victor is my main mid laner, you could probably safely say that. And Nivea is second, but I don't. There's a Nivea 5-3. I play a lot more on my Smurf on that account. But yeah, Season 5, it's okay. You know, I'm taking League of Legends less seriously. Saying that, I did recently win a massive tournament, but I'm just kind of trying to get my fun back for League. Do I think I'll become a Diamond 1 player again? Yeah, I do, but it's basically the time I want to put into League, the effort I want to put into League. And that is one thing, again, you want to take out of this video, is don't let League of Legends become your life. That's one thing that I had to learn, is that, you know, with playing so much, and yes, I'm very happy with the YouTube channel that I've got. I'm part of a professional organisation. That means the world to me. But League of Legends literally did become my life for a period of time, and I don't want that. You know, I want League of Legends to be a part of my life, but not my life, the whole thing. So Season 5, I'm kind of just chilling, kind of just having some fun. I haven't really been playing a lot on my Diamond, my main account. I've got another account in Diamond 5 that I've kind of been just kind of playing a little bit to kind of get back into the swing of things. But I think very soon I'm going to go back hard into it. I kind of want to be high rated again. And trust me seeing that Diamond 4, it's horrible to me. As somebody that's been used to being Diamond 1 and Diamond 2 for the past few seasons, seeing that makes me sad. But yeah, you know, recently, as I said, we won a tournament. I won the Riot Battlegrounds Open. There were 700 or something teams that entered, and we literally won it. We literally came out on top. And there's videos on the channel. If you're brand new to the channel, you can go back a couple of months and watch that tournament as I record it from my perspective, I think, every game. I was a jungle main back then as well. And yeah, we won that. And that was the biggest tournament I've ever won. Now, for those who are wondering, what am I wanting to do for the future? Just have fun. Continue doing what I'm doing, the commentaries, playing in Diamond. I want to do more Diamond content, which I am going to be doing soon on the channel. But my next big step, what I'd probably say in League of Legends, is hopefully into more of a coaching role. I'm still going to be playing, don't worry about that. There's still going to be videos of me playing. But I want to find a team, like a competitive team, that I can coach, that I can help get through, whether that's a challenger team in challenger series, whether I can start helping out with LCS stuff. That is kind of what I want to start doing, and that's what I'm going to kind of go for. Obviously now Dignitas, we have 2 teams in the LCS, so who knows, they might need more staff to help out in the competitive department. But yeah, that's basically it. That is my history of League of Legends. This was a rather long video, but it was always going to be. And yeah, that was my story. So I started Season 1, I'm now Season 5. And yes, priorities change. You know, still I'm a diamond player, so I'm still in the top whatever percentage. I'm a lot lower than I normally am, so I actually might play some League today and try to get higher rated. But that's my story. Feel free to share yours down below. Like the video if you like it. Share with a friend. And thank you again for all the support. Hopefully this clears up a few things for those who are wondering, you know, where did I come from, who I am. I forgot actually to mention one thing. I joined Dignitas, obviously 6 months ago. Let me just quickly mention this. So I joined Dig 6 months ago. This is also part of my League of Legends history, I guess. So the reason for joining Dig was basically to get into the industry more. You know, as a YouTuber, wasn't really affiliated with anybody apart from a few of my friends. But joining an organisation has, you know, it's taught me a lot. I'm now a little bit more into the industry. I learn a little bit more. I learn how things work. I have access to the professionals that I talk to occasionally. Like, it's a lot better, and it makes me feel like I'm more involved. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So thanks again for watching all that stuff that I did say. If you've got a friend, share with a friend, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.